Hey, happy Wednesday. We have our next class here we want to go over with you and kind of stay with our same thing. If you watched Monday, you know we've been talking about working with multiple attackers. If you didn't watch Monday, make sure you go back and look for that link so you can watch it. So that way it'll build and help you out with your skill. Okay? So first thing we want to do is we're going to work on a couple different techniques and then we'll start putting them together. So first thing we're going to do is we want to work on what we call a ridge hand. And what a ridge hand is here's our knife hand. Okay, you got your thumb slightly bent. You would hit with the bone right there. Okay, and then it's an outward motion this way where you're striking. Or a ridge hand, you're going to take this part right here and you're going to tuck it. So now you have all the bones right here. So you have a flat surface. Okay, and then instead of going away from your body, this one's going to come inward. Okay, what would you strike with that? Temple, side of neck, could go ribs, that type of thing, okay? You don't want to go real hard targets just because, you know, your hand has smaller bones, that type of thing. So the way that ridge hand works is if we're in our guard position, okay, and you could use a front hand or a back hand. We're going to work on the back hand, but you're going to tuck that thumb all the way in. Everything's nice and tight like a knife hand, just pushing a little more. And then similar to a hook kick, it's going to go out at an angle, and then it's going to hook in. So it's a technique that you can use close in, but yet you can start it out here, and then that way you can judge the distance. So it's pretty cool, because you can use it in close, you can use it kind of far away, so it has a lot of benefits, and it's hard to see because it kind of comes out from the back area, similar to a hook kick. So if you go with me, it goes out, then in as you bend it, and then you back up. So you have that position where it goes 1, 2, and then you come through, and then I'm going to pull my arm through so I get my whole body involved, so I get a little more power there. Okay? So it goes like this. Come through, boom, and then back. So let's go and do 3 of those each side. So you come through, ready? 1, good, and 2, last 1, 3, good. Go ahead and change the legs. So same thing, remember, got that thumb tucked in, and it's up here, happens at the last second, okay? So don't like start it here and keep it that way the whole time. It's just open and then comes through at the last second. So here you go. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. All right, so switch back. So you got that right leg back in front. So now our main block we're working on this week, of course, is the outside block. Excuse me. So from this position, I still have my outside block, and then I'm going to come through and strike. So if someone comes and grabs me, throws a punch, and I block, and they have that momentum where they're stepping in, then I can come by and strike them. So they're kind of coming into me at the same time where I'm reaching out and striking them. Again, remember I'm hitting temple, neck, main places. You could hit cheekbone if you wanted to. So let's go together. So you got your block, ridge hand, and then back. Okay? Block, ridge hand. What does that look like? Remember last week, talked about elbows? So if you miss with the ridge hand, you always could come back with the elbow. Okay, that's not going to be something we're going to work on today, but just to figure out, throw that out to you so you see how it all connects. Okay, so here we go. So you got block, ridge, and back. Ready? Block, ridge, and back. Change it up, other side. All right, so here we go. So you got your block, ridge, and back. Block, ridge. Notice the hand stays up. Here you go. Block, ridge, and back. All right, one more. Block, ridge, and back. All right, super. Now, we're going to get right into the good stuff here because we're going to put together kind of a long combination. And you got to use a little visualization, be creative, that type of thing to make this thing work. Okay, so here's our combination. We're thinking multiple attackers again. Okay, and we're going to add this kind of a spin sidekick in there. Now, a spin sidekick has a lot of purposes. It has a purpose where you spin and generate more speed, but it also has a purpose where it doesn't have to be a full spin where you make your full circle and kick, where it can be just a half spin where maybe I'm facing this way and then, you know, I come through and attack there, and then maybe I just come back and spin the other direction. So it helps me kick another way by using a different leg. Okay? So here we go. So putting it all together, we're going to go block, then side kick low, like we did on Monday, then ridge hand, And then from here, because my weight's forward, I'm gonna turn, and then I'll side kick again to the back. Boom. All right, so let's go together. So you side kick the first person, boom. I'm sorry, block. Scratch that. Here we go. So you got your block, side kick, ridge hand, then you turn, see someone coming from behind, you just turn, pick that leg up, boom, side kick there, and then you're back, okay? And then we're gonna add to that in just a minute. So let's go again. So you got block, ridge, messed up again, I'm stuck on Mondays. Block, side kick, ridge, okay? Turn, side kick, and then you're back, okay? So do it again. So block, side kick, ridge hand, turn, side kick, okay? One more time. And block, side kick, ridge hand, turn, side kick, and then let's put the other leg in front. So here we go. And we'll kind of keep this thing fairly slow. I'm not gonna go too fast for you out here. All right, so block, side kick, ridge, turn, side, back. All right, so here we go. Block, side kick low, ridge hand high, turn, weights on the back leg, side kick, turn back. All right, so two more. So block, side kick, ridge hand, turn, side kick. Excuse me. And last one, block, side kick, ridge hand, turn, side kick. All right, now we're ready to build, okay? When we turn, we want to add to that. So we want to add a knee smash. So maybe that side kick just slows down some of momentum. They're running at you. You side kick them leg, you kind of stop them for a second, but they're not done yet. So what we're going to do from there is let's just start from that back part and then we'll tie it in all together. So you've turned, you've done your side kick, okay? Then you're going to grab them and your back leg will come through knee smash, okay? So we're back here, we've done our block, we've done our side kick, you've done your ridge hand, you've turned, you've side kicked to slow them down, and then you grab them, knee smash, and knee smashes, leg always lands in front. Okay, you want that momentum. You're not gonna throw some out there, stop in midair, and then pull back. You know, we're not playing the Matrix here where you know, and pull back. You want everything to go forward with momentum. Okay, so here we go. Block, side kick, ridge, turn, side kick, knee smash. All right. And cool thing is you can just turn back and have the opposite leg in front. So here we go. Block, side kick, ridge, turn, side kick, knee smash, and then you turn. Okay. So now your left leg's in front. Block, side kick, ridge, turn, side kick, then knee smash, and you're back. Okay? So let's do a couple more of those. All right, so here we go. Block, side kick, ridge hand, turn, side kick, knee, and then you're back. All right? Ready? Block, side kick, ridge hand, turn, side kick, knee smash, and then you're back. All right, very good. So just make sure, because that's kind of a lot. Let's do this together. I'm going to face the same way you're facing, okay? So we're going to both face this way. Got the right leg in front, and block, then side kick. Boom. Ridge hand, turn, side kick to someone behind you, knee smash, and then we go back. So now we should be facing the same direction together. Left leg's in front. So here we go. Block, block, side kick, ridge, turn, side, knee smash. And then you're back, so you got the right leg in front. Okay? All right, one more, and then we want to add one more thing. Okay? So, facing this direction, we got block, side kick, ridge hand, turn, side kick, knee. All right. So, you got one more left in you. I think you do. Okay. All right. Now, what we want to think in our head is if you have multiple attackers, okay, it's not like the movies where one comes at you at a time and you fight them, and when they're done, they don't get up, and then you go to the next one. Usually what happens is you slow them down first because you have to turn and look at the other one who might be coming at you, and then you go back around and finish the job if you need to. So in a way, it's fight this one for a second, move, fight this one, move back over here, finish this job, move back over here, finish this job. And you know, it's kind of like a tree, you just keep cutting down pieces until there's no tree left, okay? And so that's what we're thinking. You can't hang out and duke it out with this guy, and then the other one just waits and says, okay, my friend tried to attack you, it didn't work, now it's my turn. It doesn't work that way. And so it's a lot about movement, and it's a lot about going back and forth, and not staying in one spot. So here we go. Let's put this all together. So you got your right leg back in front, and we'll do some different sides. So we got the block, block, side kick, ridge, you turn, okay? Then you have side kick, knee smash, then you're gonna turn back to where you started, and boom, and front kick, thinking that person came back up after you, okay? So let me turn the same direction you guys are going, because I know it'll be confusing. So here we are, block, side kick, ridge, okay? Turn away, side kick, knee smash, then we turn back to where we started, and you're not going to use your front leg unless they were really close, so you use your back leg, boom, and knock them back, okay? So we got our right leg in front. Let's go together. Block, side kick, ridge, slow them down, turn, here comes their buddy. You side kick to stop them, knee smash to flatten them. You turn back to the original guy, here he comes, front kick, boom, okay? Then you're back where you started, okay? Now, could you use your front leg instead of your back leg? Certainly. If they're getting really close and you don't have time to use your back leg, yes. All right? If you did lessons last week, you know we talked about the front kick and when to use the front leg, the back leg, the step, the hop, and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of the same thing. Now, let's say a more realistic theme, okay? You don't need a lot of room for this, but you know, you kind of move around, all right? You're not staying in one spot. And then when I say go, you're gonna knock that combination out. So you gotta visualize attackers, and you gotta be a little creative, but it'll be fun. And if you get body tied, not tongue tied, but body tied, which means you're like, what do I do? Don't worry about it, okay? And remember also, we're giving you particular movements to do, but as long as you do something that works, you know, it's not always have to be specifically a ridge hand, specifically a front kick, but whatever, if you get, just make sure you still kick it, okay? So we're moving around, there's a couple guys. All of a sudden, they comes at me. I block, I side kick, I ridge hand, I turn, here's his buddy. I side kick, then front kick, knee smash, I'm sorry. Good, I turn, here comes his buddy, a front kick, boom, and then I'm safe, okay? So, see, I kind of messed up too, but, all right, so moving around again, all right, you're in your home, you can't sit there and face certain walls, you don't know which way it's coming, then all of a sudden, here it comes, block, side kick, ridge hand, turn, get a side kick again, then knee smash, turn, he's coming back at you, but he's too close, you use the front leg, then you're moving around again, okay? All right, so here we go, we've got a few minutes left, so here's a fun thing, I'm gonna challenge you. So, doing the same thing. You're moving around in your room or wherever you're practicing, and then when I say go, you gotta knock out that combination, best job you can. Here we go. So you're moving around, and go. Here we go. Do your moves. Bam, bam, boom, boom. Then you gotta turn the other direction, then turn back the other way. And stop. Good. All right, back moving around again. All right, 2 more times. Ready? I'm not gonna tell you, make sure you're always moving. Remember, short steps, balls of your feet. You're changing legs just by turning, okay? You don't get to criss and cross and do all these walking movements because that will take too long. And go, knock it out, boom. Come on, fast, 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 fast. Push, push. Quick, hurry, 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 hurry. All right, one more. Move around. Which way are you going to be? Which is going to be? Keep those feet moving. All right, close together, close together. Keep it going, keep it going. There you go. Good. Getting ready, getting ready, getting ready. Go, boom, here we go. Quick, 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 they're coming at you. Go, go, push, push, push. And stop. Very good. And if you want to have some real fun with this, get like your parents, or if you got brother or sister, whoever, and maybe one of them's facing you and they throw a pillow at you and you block it and do your moves, and then all of a sudden as soon as you turn, someone else throws a pillow at you. You know, you move and do your move and do your same combinations, and so that way you have a better idea of what it's like of people attacking at you, as opposed to just doing it kind of shadow boxing, that type of thing. Right? So there's a lot of different things you can do. If you want to do this outside and they can throw water balloons at you, you know, even more fun. You know, even if you block it, it's still going to explode on you, but better than just hitting you in the head. Okay, just be ready to move that head first so you see what's coming at you. Otherwise, they might throw it at you and hit you in the back of the head, which tells you got to move quick. Okay, so that concludes our Wednesday lesson. Okay, so keep that in mind. Remember things again, very important. If you're not keeping up with these, make sure you go back and watch the other one. Okay, we want to make it fairly easy for you, where they're short, so they're not real long, so it's easy to go back and watch it if you didn't, as opposed to, well, I was going to go back and watch it, but it was 45 minutes long and I just didn't want to. Okay, and then, you know, get into it. Put on your Tiger Rock shirt. If you don't want to put on your pants and mat shoes, that's fine, but at least put on your Tiger Rock shirt, grab your belt, get in the mood, and then do your class. You know, it's kind of like working out. If you wear your everyday clothes and then you go to work out, you know, you don't get excited. You don't get in the mood. But if you put on your shirt, get your belt on, you know, it's like a switch. It's like, all right, I'm getting ready. You know, kind of get you pumped up. Just like wearing your, you know, favorite shirt or anything like that. So keep it in mind. Have a great Wednesday. And don't forget to sign up for your private lessons. And we got more great, cool things coming for you.